What can the Barber boys do with Saturn? Demolisher's flipped on its side. And again rights itself away from Matilda. Oh, they're the meat of the sandwich. And Matilda's sword comes down. Saturn is being chewed slowly. Oh, look at that. It's been saved by its opponent, the Demolisher. Unbelievable stuff.
Those wheels are plywood. Oh, and Matilda smells wood and goes in. And there's the immediate danger of having wooden wheels.
A tired challenge from Brute. Matilda won't retire on this, that's for certain.
Now, Archies and Doom, we'll have a little bit of you, please. Thank you. Onto the flip, and up there you go. Poor old Doom, oh no! Doom, zoom, Matilda came in with the tail, just add insult to injury, look at this. There he goes, Doom, and Matilda comes in with the tail. Maximil into the CPZ, which means that Matilda can come in with its own flywheel now, very heavy, very destructive, and also Shunt comes down with a diamond-edged axe, and Maximil in real problems in there now. The clock ticking down, and certainly for me the Steel Avenger has won this one. Oh, but look at that right at the end! Well, surely Matilda should not have been able to do that anyway. I don't think the Steel Avenger goes into the CPZ here. I don't think Matilda can go on the attack. Let's have a look. Red warning line, but not into the CPZ. Matilda, you should not have thrown the Avenger. That's out of order. Judges, I call on you to act! Part bird, part reptile, sleek and mean and cool-looking razor. The team of Bournemouth, Matilda's flywheel spinning Flensburger power. We're into the last seconds of countdown now. Flensburger power have long gone.
Oh no! Matilda's flywheel, look at the damage there!
Smash! Rip! Tear! And let's face it, Roboteers, we love it!
Matilda with a side attack, slicing through that armour of obsidian as if it is mere paper or cardboard. Matilda wants some fun. A full 1 centimetre ground clearance means that any wedge-shaped machine can come in now, like Firestorm is with another slap. Oh, look at the damage though caused to Firestorm. Went on the attack, look at the buckled flipper. They attack B, capitate. I think it was Matilda that caused the damage, and it was. I know the B flew, but then the flywheel caught Firestorm. But up in those control pods and everywhere else in the arena and in the pits, we'll be thinking about that damage to Firestorm, top of your picture there. And now Sir Chromalot can come in on the attack. Rohop steaming, smoking, no control, no style, tattered from the rear. In comes Chromalot again. The lifting fork trying to prize Rohop out of the arena. David Smith, the robot driver, Andy Burgess, the weapons operator. Well, what was happening with your machine? And there goes Matilda with the flywheel. And the fiberglass shell of Rohop ripped apart there. Look. No wonder Steve Merrill and Ray Tate looked delighted in their box. They've had an easy victory. Oh, dear. And the hog has been skewered. Onto the floor flipper for Rohop. And the only rage from the Rohop was its own temper because of its own frailties and its own weaknesses. The shell is ripped away. Well, they say, don't crush a beetle. It looks a little bit like a beetle. If you crush a beetle, it'll rain and rain and rain. In Robot Wars, we're going to have a downpour for centuries then. We don't mind. We've seen it cause so much damage in past Robot Wars. Certainly Trouble and Strife around the rear is damaged, and they were pushed in there to the CPZ and taking pressure and punishment from Shunt. That's a good drive by Wild Thing. I think Trouble and Strife will just survive and go to a referee's decision. It's going to be very, very close, and they've taken severe damage later on. Come on, boys, you should know better than that. You were semi-finalists in Series 2, stopped by Kilotron, and as this battle has gone on, so Behemoth has got stronger, and Supernova turned into that CPZ and damaged by Matilda. They left themselves open to attack. Matilda coming in, something flew off there. Crashed away out of the arena. I think it was the protective shell on top, and another piece goes there, look. Which means the innards of Supernova are now exposed and vulnerable to attack from a pair of acts. Apprentices, you have to learn to get your engineering qualifications and to bring back a stronger robot next time. Kryptonite's counted out. And our man of steel, Major Tom, to go through, and Matilda comes in, and now we unleash our dogs of war, the house robots, Sir Killalot and Matilda, to punish Kryptonite for bringing in a substandard machine, bring in a heap of junk, and we'll turn it into proper rubbish, says Killalot. Kryptonite boys, I don't necessarily agree with the thoughts of Sir Killalot, of course. Any moment now down the pit, didn't last long. In comes the sergeant. Now you should protect the gallant ladies, gallant sergeant. Matilda, what are you doing? Sisters of Mercy? The widows are infuriated. Girl power, that certainly was from our Matilda. And the widows come crashing back down to earth. I think they've actually done something to our fourth floor flipper there. They've sort of wedged it open. Oh, razor! There's nothing left of it. Be merciful. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And this ungallant attack on Widow's Revenge gets the thumbs down, and quite rightly so. In comes Pussycat trying to get at those tyres. One of them is spinning, the other seems to be locked. And they're very dangerously close to the CPZ of Matilda. Matilda's caused real damage there. Let's have a look at it again. And off comes the tip of the hydraulic crusher. They now seem to have terahertz in their grip, dragging them back towards the flame pit. Matilda's got on the attack. That is way out of order. And Matilda's hit Ming 3 from behind when he was nowhere near the CPZ. And I'm not too sure whether that's knocked Ming 3 out. They're on the flame pit. The red bot comes in and has a check. Should give Matilda the red card. But Ming 3 seems in real peril. Terahertz isn't exactly moving freely. Is Ming 3 alive? Well, it must be, because the ref bot started his countdown to a judge's decision. But how much damage has been sustained by the Matilda attack? And again, that is bang out of order.
Cease.
Shocking Matilda.
Can Raging Reality come back? Remember, we'd almost counted them out against Tetanus 2 in round 2 of this first heat, and they came back. But there's Matilda's flywheel, and look at the grate. Oh, split in the side. But Raging Reality, Matilda's flywheel, wrecking havoc. Razor pushing them to the flywheel. That was crucial, and look at that. Metal shards ripped off, tossed out of the arena.
That's the end of Edtrog, they're out. They've got 2 robots survive into round 2 of this heat. Matilda comes revving in. This has been one-way traffic throughout this heat final. Well, panic attack. Oh! Off comes the top armour. And now the electronics, the electric motors exposed. Matilda's flywheel causing all the damage there after terahertz had initially prized that lid loose. Which of these machines has a short shelf life left in Robot Wars? Dominator 2 is on the end of a tornado push. Matilda awaits. Dominator 2 is teaching. Oh, goodness me, I thought Tornado was going to go straight down the pit, but Dominator 2 ends up in there instead. Oh, dear. They look absolutely shattered, and why not? I thought here Tornado was going to go straight down. They landed right on the edge, and Dominator 2 drove themselves in. Fantastic stuff. The sparks flew. They bounced just on the right side of the pit, but Dominator 2 didn't. The crown's come off. It's a sorry sight. Matilda came in, and part of the actual shell was simply ripped away there. Comes from a 1970s fairground bumper car, that shell. In comes Matilda. Shards flying across the arena. Look at that. Ripped open. And a merciful release about to be counted out second by second by the ref bot. And you can hear the crowd counting along. Look at that. The dust settling on what was, once upon a time, Proud Major. The Major, Tom, it's through who? We didn't make it through. Now there's only two. The thing is, he simply lost his head when the going got tough. Or was about to. They don't look happy, do they? Would you? Oh! That's gruesome! Matilda's getting very near Psycho's hammer. The team are taking it in good spirits, and all that's left is the spirit of a fine competitor, Major Tom. We hardly saw that. Oh, Matilda on the detour. Look at the punishing power of the flywheel. 4, 2. You're on TV! Oh, I'll tell you what, Owens Matilda comes in. We didn't really like that programme, so he spikes it. From the drop zone came the TV. There are the replays. In comes Matilda. Oh, look at that! She obviously thinks there's too many replays on TV. Didn't like the repeats. Cut it out. How can they applaud after all that? Mad Dog turns away. Is it hungry? Is it mean? Or is it the Mad Dog? A bit of a puppy out there. Chopper has run straight into Matilda's spinning rear flywheel. And a bit of the chopper blade came off, and another bit is bent and buckled, and that's the chopper weaponry finish. And look at the side armour, ripped apart there by Matilda. Bang, off it flew, the armament. The chopper, then the blade was buckled, and Chopper is in real trouble, grounded, I would suggest. Oh dear, have a look at that, because I think Mad Dog have been rendered immobile, and the ref bot is counting down and out. Mad Dog, they go, and ICU and Chopper survive. What can Chopper do after this? Very little, I would imagine, but Mad Dog didn't do anything. Look at that great hole torn out. So I wonder if that was Kate. There in the centre of the arena, Dr. Fist is still moving. Oh! Will it be soon? The hammer of Mr. Psycho missed. And again, I very nearly caught Matilda there. Dr. Fist just away. Look at this. He's lining up another batch of the hammer. Matilda nearly copped it. I think he just missed the spinning rear flywheel of Matilda. We've seen more action from the house robots here, though, really. Matilda comes in. Go on, get out of it, Dr. Fist. Smidsy's flung up in the air. Oh, there goes Matilda on those bling-bling boys from Essex. The Sacromalot. Steel boys. Oh, they're out! Matilda caught them with a flywheel bottom, which is rather a grisly thought for anyone. In they go, and Sacromalot tossed away like some loose leaf in the autumn fall, and they've gone. I don't know, have they been immobilised? I wonder, can they self-right? Barbara's in trouble as well as Vader, and crashed out of the arena, finished by Matilda's flywheel. And Cyril survives, and Sinagro nearly went down. They are living very dangerously. Matilda's flywheel comes in. And look at the wheel of Sinagro, ripped, broken, operating now really only on one wheel, limping Sinagro. Syros is upended once again. And in the end, Francis Smith ran out of power and Syros ran out of room and hope. Good old Matilda. You can count on her rear end in any sort of catastrophe. Matilda's pink bottom again rises to the top. Look at this. Boing! And out they went. Our splendid matriarch of mayhem, once again full of mischief.
Rhino again, shoved by Storm 2 into the CPZ. That means he's Matilda's to play with. And look at that, the side of the arena itself buckling and torn away behind the mayhem team. They are relentless, the house robots. Terrifying.
I'm surprised Whipper hasn't been counted out. Oh, Micromute in the clutches of Sir Killalot. You can barely see it in there because of the enormity of Sir Killalot. And away. What's he doing here? The house robots teaming up to toy with Micromute. And dangles it, oh, awfully, on Matilda's tail. Well, it is a beaten machine, it is in the arena, and once it is beaten, the house robots can cause damage, and Adam looks most upset. Terrible damage sustained by Micromute, out. The crowd love it, the team doesn't. And Exterminator looks mighty and powerful and durable, persistent, and Matilda, of course, always likes to come in and pulverise the weak. Whoa! Look at that, missing out of that wheel.
Not fully operational, not at its best as an Exterminator. Oh, and turned over, I think by a combination of a tornado push in one direction and Matilda's fly wheel spinning tail in the other direction. But they're okay, or are they? Look at Tornado. How on earth do they survive there? You two may well bleat about it, but they're out. Live to fight another day, but without the bucket, it's completely gone now. For me, Thor, the most impressive robot so far, but pushed on there to Matilda. And don't forget that Jason earlier on said they'd been destroyed, and destroyed. But they've come back to fight, but they're fighting Matilda there. They hit Matilda, they've got an absolute tusk trip, and over they went. Where are they in the competition now? In after nuts, turning, spinning, control problems. Oh! What about this?
Oh, Matilda!
Don't mess with the rear end of Matilda. Oh, it's a grisly place to be.
And that's a doomed place to be.
Nuts! Oh, the nutty boys! Out towards the Peterless Thor. Nearly got into trouble from Dead Metal, but Sheesh is called Thor the winner. Heavy Metal, game opponent, but a beaten opponent. Oh, what's this from Matilda? Oh, really big hit. Don't tangle with the rear end of Matilda. Push him on, push him into the house robots. Oh, good use of the tyre there, but it means that the house robots gone rogue. It's Matilda coming out into play. Thor, a little bit of naivety onto the flipper. Matilda's closing in as well. Watch out, Thor! Oh, Thor! His weapon taken out by Matilda.
Oh, no. What the hell was that for?
Oh, whoa, a weaponless wrestling match now, which means Jason's experience and skill driving should give him the edge. But I'll tell you what, it's going to be closer than we thought.
Oh, is this Rogue Robot? She's a nasty little wench.
Expulsion still working, but still a bit daft going on to the blade of Matilda. They're on the arena war. I think Expulsion here are immobile. It'll surely go to a countdown to count them out.
Matilda?
And can Expulsion survive?
Oh, that's up.
Weapon's gone.
I've lost drive.
Yeah.
Eruption senses they're on top now. And Behemoth is in trouble. Oh, roll across the arena, flat into Matilda territory.
Oh! That was amazing!
Is he dragging Big Nipper there towards Matilda?
Not that much.
Or is Big Nipper shoving? I think Big Nipper is shoving. Oh, goodness me. Oh, but Big Nipper's on fire.
Ow!
The Terror Turtle's been done to pieces, to be honest, but what's happened here to Big Nipper? I think the 4 packs of lithium polymer batteries could be on fire. Flames spouting, great gout of flames there, look. John Frizzell said his best chance was to feed Big Nipper to a house robot, and that's what's happened.
So
Sir Force-a-Lot gets out of the way immediately, and there's the 10-second count for the end of the round. Oh! Matilda backs in to G-Force, just shredding its exoskeleton. And now, it looks like Black Widow had a little piggyback for a minute as Rocky Balboa bashes Sir Force-a-Lot into Matilda's corner. And now Sir Force-a-Lot takes a hold of Black Widow. Great bit of driving. There's Balboa and the Widow backing Sir Force-a-Lot into Matilda's corner again. Snuka swims away with a victory as Medusa Oblongata is helpless over in that corner patrol zone. And Matilda goes in with a flywheel. Flips Medusa Oblongata right out of the arena like a bag of trash. Unbelievable. Well, if anybody underestimated the power of Matilda, let this be a lesson to you. That thing just took off. Amazing amount of power. And now Snakebite's the one doing the pushing as he pulls Rosie right back into the corner patrol zone. And immediately the flywheel Matilda splits them both up. Now that Disc of Doom's got teeth hanging off of it, and it'll rip out the underside of any bot that's low enough. As Ivan and Tyrannobot push Probophobia right into Matilda's spinning disc in that corner patrol zone. Look at the power on that bot. Jaws wide open on Tyrannobot, but it doesn't matter because he's pushing with the other side.
De Pyramid of Chaos heeft weer een wedstrijd verloren door de klok. En daar komt Matilda. Ze duwt haar bevallige draaiende kontje lekker in de zijkant van de Pyramid of Chaos. Die inmiddels mooi uit elkaar. Daar komt ze weer. Hoppakee, in de herhaling zien we nog eens een keer mooi hoe Matilda met dat mooie draaiende schijfje achterop. Even naar beneden. Slopen die handel. Ik ga eens even kijken wat er gebeurt. Matilda met de draaischijf slaat Pika. En dan slaat de vloog iets vanaf. Kijk eens even. Boem. Hoppakee. Volgens mij vliegt er een heel wiel af. Waar blijft dat wiel? Het vliegt 20 meter de lucht in. Ha. Please flip me back. I don't like it. De zijkant zich op te laden voor een... Kijk. Ja hoor, daar is al. Boem. Bats. Hopla. We love you. Deze wil ik nog een keer zien. En jawel. In de zijkant. En alles vliegt eraf. Ik hou van die schat. Wat ben ik toch een fan van Matilda. Niet Machine ondertussen blijft wel doorvechten. Ik vind dat wel knap. Als er straks een jurybeslissing wordt, dan denk ik dat dit meetelt. We geven ze nog 10 seconden. Die Niet Machine heeft aan de ene kant de windmill vast en probeert met zijn kont shapeshifter van vorm te veranderen. Maar dat doet Matilda al helemaal. Kijk eens even zeg. Daar blijft niets meer van over. Daar komt ze met het bevallige kontje, zet hem erin en sloopt je. She tears you to pieces. En nog maar een keer. Rob, wie heeft er gewonnen? Ik zie hoofdschuddende gezichten daarbij het team. Arena Killer duwt nu zichzelf tegen een slijpschijf. Oh, wat gebeurt daar? Matilda, dit moeten we eigenlijk even in herhaling zien. Ja hoor, daar is... Kijk, Matilda komt zo meteen achteruit gereden en slaat de complete staart, het venijn van de lizard uit elkaar. En dat, kijk eens even, dat levert wel wat schade op. Een van de rugsbanden is behoorlijk zwaar beschadigd. Maar desalniettemin, kijk eens even, een volledige vogelvlucht. Gelukkig komt hij weer op zijn pootjes terecht. Dat was Matilda die haar bevallige kontje daar eventjes in de zijkant zette van Lizard. Voor die tijd al gewoon van kundig uit elkaar te rossen. Want daar gaat het hier erom bij Robot Wars, de Dutch Battles. Wat is dit? Matilda gaat even... Het team van Flapster kan erom lachen. Matilda zet er bevallige kontje even hatsee in de zijkant van Flapster. Die vervolgens het andere wiel ook kwijtraakt. Ja, wat is ze toch... Ze is best lief hoor, Matilda. Maar soms moet je nou toch kijken. Dit is een zwaar... En vooralsnog draait de men om. Oh, kijk eens even, daar komt Matilda. Goedemorgen, zegt die zet daar de kont in en die draaischijf, die draait wel. Kijk eens even, grote schade. Nogmaals in de herhaling, daar komt Matilda met grote kracht en grote snelheid. En beukt de halve voorkant van Twisted Metal eraf. Gravity is het niet gelukt om zich weer op de wielen te zetten. Daar ligt hij. En hij was toch wel... Oh, goedemorgen zeg, daar komt Matilda er even in. Zij stelt ons nooit teleur in het betere sloop- en breekwerk. Het duwt een andere bot in de hoek. En dat zou betekenen dat onze huisrobots daar al op in zouden mogen hakken. Ah, jawel, kijk eens even. Dat kostte bijna een cameraman zijn leven. Mogen we dat even in de herhaling zien? Ja, dat gebeurt er een keer. Ik zeg, mogen we dat even in de herhaling? Kijk eens even, daar komt ze aan. Matilda, zet een bevallige reet erin. En kijk eens even, als je goed kijkt zie je die camera gewoon geraakt worden hoor daar. En weet je wat zo'n lens kost? Nou ja, dat gaat allemaal weer leuk op rekening van Matilda.
Oh, Matilda scheint noch nicht gefrühstückt zu haben. Das verstörte Lächeln der Zerstörten und Thorgrim geht buchstäblich mit fliegenden Fähnchen unter. So sieht doch sonst nur ein Toaster aus, der aus dem 12. Stock geworfen wurde. Blankes Gemetzel und Entsetzen. Und jetzt hat er ihn. Er verpasst dem Robot hier noch eine Matilda Spezial Hardcore Maniküre.